Hey, it's Dom. I'm just doing a short video here for you about how I actually update the weekly report and how you can do it too if you want, um, for anybody who wants to help out with such things. So, I know this has been an issue in the previous weeks. So, just wanted to cover it. I actually get this from one of the interns. She actually goes in to Salesforce Social Studio and she downloads all the data. This is all exported data from Social Studio. So Instagram 2 is the previous week's Instagram posts export. This is this week's Instagram post export. Same with Facebook, previous week, this week. Notice there up here at the top, there's actually you can't really see it right here, but if you scroll over, there there's some formulas that are already built in here that actually calculate all this stuff. All she has to do is copy it and paste or export it in a comma separated values file, CSV, and then copy it into this Excel spreadsheet. And so, here's Twitter, previous week, Twitter, current week, and then all that information, those formulas, they calculate the totals, and it automatically just pulls it into here. So equals Twitter 1 v1, Twitter 1 and cell v1. This one is last week, Twitter 2 v1. So the same cell, but on the Twitter 2 tab, Twitter 2. And then you just get the difference right there. And this one, when she posts this stuff in here, what actually she will do is actually sort them by engagement, and the one with the most engagement should be at the top. And so, yeah, most engagement in general. Engagement, impressions, views, I don't know. Anyway, the point is that the tweets with the highest engagement end up at the top. Same with Facebook post, same with Instagram. Um, and then that just automatically gets, looks like she copied and pasted the tweet. Never mind, I'm sorry. She didn't sort it. She just found the one with the most engagement. Maybe it's faster that way, I don't know. The way I was doing it when I was doing it was I would sort them and then import the top post here and yeah. But I guess you just copy and paste them. So yeah, the one that gets the most engagement, put it here. The one that gets the second most, put it here. And so that's how that's been going on. And then, yep, so that's that. This is just a random number that's out here for some calculation I was doing at some point. And so looks like she didn't remove it. So, oh well. And these numbers, I tend to go back and just update them because yeah, sometimes like when you're in Google Analytics, it doesn't always end up with the same exact number for the previous week. So I'm just like, yeah, like this week should be able to just copy this and post it down to last week, but it doesn't always work out that way. So I just go back and get the numbers updated, just in case. So now I'm gonna go over doing it. Here's Analytics, Google Analytics. Go into acquisition. This is the Veterans Affairs agency profile right here. If you don't have access to that, you're going to want to get it. Sorry, I said acquisition, I meant behavior. Go to overview. And while that's loading, we take a look. Doing January 30th to February 6th and February 6th to February 13th. So I'm going to start with current week. We'll go 6th to 13th. Notice it goes Wednesday to Wednesday. That's a solid week. And that gives us Thursday to compile the report and hopefully, make edits and whatnot, and then turn it in on Friday. So I'm going to apply the date range and notice va.gov. Boom, click it. And so we got our domain and we got our date range 6th to 13th. Total page views 1,290,938. So I could copy and paste it. Let me see if I can do that. Now this goes on the data page, and we're on va.gov this week. If you don't want any formatting, you got to post it in here. Boom. There we go. And now let's do last week. Last week was, what we say, report January 30th to February 6th. Data. Go back over here and go to the January 30th to February 6th. Wednesday to Wednesday. Apply. See, yeah, that doesn't match up. 1,290,974. And keep in mind that the interns don't have access to our Google Analytics data, so it's not, it's not really her fault that this data isn't updated. Man, that's almost exactly the same. That's pretty good. So same thing we'll do at Vantage Point. We have to let's see. We have to we have to go back to Google Analytics. I actually have Vantage Point connected to my my other Gmail account. I don't know why. It was just, that's how the permissions were given out originally. Long time ago, actually. So same thing, acquisition, and go to overview. So yeah, all accounts, Vantage Point. So if you want to be able to do this, you're going to have to get access to, why did I do that acquisition again? So silly. Behavior overview. Sorry about that. You're going to have to maybe talk to Joshi and see if he can get you access. So here we are. This is all Vantage Point. These are all, I mean, /Vantage, that's the home page, but in this one, it doesn't break it out into different websites and whatnot. So we're just going to take all of these page views as Vantage Point page views, because notice some of them are on the home page, some of them are they're on individual blog posts, category pages, benefits. So let's go and do what we did before. 6th to 13th should represent this week. Gonna need to get the number. Page views 91,298. So this week for Vantage Point, go in here, enter, and let's check last week. It was the 30th to the 6th. Apply, and that gets us 106,017. Darn, let's go from there. Okay, 106,017. So it's down a bit. Alright, and then finally we do YouTube. I got YouTube pulled up, logged into the Veterans Affairs YouTube. We have to go into Creator Studio. Alright, and then you're going to want to go into your analytics. And do the same thing. So go into the calendar. We want to go, no, not January, February 6th to February 13th. Apply. I don't know why it only went to the 12th. Alright, well, I think that's correct. So it's saying we got views of 20,562. Not sure if I can copy that like I want to. Alright, views 20,562. Let's see how that matches up. No. Okay, so that's this week, 20,562. And the previous week, let's go. Can I change the date here? Yeah. Alright, and then in this case, we'll go January 30th to February 6th. Apply. And views 27,352. Copy that and paste it here. Enter, and now that's done. Now, on the report, because this has been an issue, if you need to edit one of these, notice this isn't like a directly editable thing. It equals data B5. So you go to data. If you want to edit it, go to data and find B in cell 5, B5. Boom. So if we wanted to find something to edit, I'll be honest, we could probably do a better job of coming in here and making sure that you know, we actually take out stuff that doesn't fit. This whole hyperlink could probably go. Be a little more proactive on that. Enter. And then go. That one's short. This one bit long. Probably wanna. Here, let's go check it out. Where does it get cut off? This is what I usually do. Is you know, like allergies. Well, maybe get rid of it after allergies. See medical information. Get rid of it after information. Shift and delete. Shift and delete. So that shouldn't get cut off. This one, Daniel Chappie. Let's try to get rid of some of these messed up characters. And then I look at it. It's gonna definitely get cut off here. So go in here and cut it off after the first. Usually you want to have this wider so you can see. And then the same thing after the word to choose greatness. Yeah. So that was long. Alright. Oh. Although there are some characters in there that are kind of... There you go. Now, it may be... I feel like that was... it seemed like Gary wanted me to summarize these. I guess we'll see if that's the case. This time, we're actually going to give it to him with some time to suggest some edits. So we'll see if he wants me to go back. And because the last week he actually had me kind of summarize some of these tweets instead of like instead of actually just keeping the text of the tweet. So I guess we'll see what he says. But at this point, the report's pretty much ready to go. There's nothing that should be overlapping or too long or whatever. Because you know that cuts off right there, that cuts off right there. There's nothing that goes over the end of the page. And then we go over here, go file. Obviously you're gonna want to save it. File, and I believe we save as. And then instead of Excel workbook, you want to go to PDF. And then choose sheet. Don't choose workbook because that's going to include all these data pages too. And you don't want that. You choose sheet. And then select save. Let's process it. It's going to save it as a PDF. Notice the PDF popped in up here. Double click it. Open it up. And you know, you got to open in Adobe Acrobat. No Adobe. I don't want to help improve your products. A little busy. So now you come in here and it always goes away. I don't know why it does that. I gotta go to my tools, accessibility, add it again, click on it, do a full check. Actually, don't do a full check. Start out with the auto tag, and then do a full check. Start checking. There's this issue with the headings not being correct. I think it's fine personally. The major issues are you got to fix the primary language, English, yeah. Title, fix. If you go into properties, file, properties, you'll see title is now DME's weekly social media report. So title's good to go. There's like one issue, but I haven't had a way to fix it just based on the way that it's all set up. And that's that. You can save it and close it at this point. It's already saved, so go ahead and close it. And that's the oh, sorry, didn't close it. That's the weekly report, social media report. And then yeah, like I was saying earlier, if say Gary, if you're editing this, or if Gary looks at it and says, hey, make these edits, don't make the edits right here, because this is actually linked data. I mentioned this already, but just to verify, you want to go over here and edit it here. Also, oh, sorry, geez, I totally screwed up. Yeah, let me go ahead and delete this. Move to trash. Forgot a major step here. So, one, this is linked. This is supposed to be linked data. It equals this cell right here. So, like, notice this is supposed to equal this week's data. And then, you know, the difference is 9. So, if it's a positive number, it's going to be 9 more than previous week. And then this one is a negative number. So, you're going to want 14,719 fewer than previous week. And this is a negative number, so 6,790 fewer than previous week. And then because those are negative, you want to go over to the report, and you know, this is negative 28,000. Anyway, so yeah, fewer than previous week, more than previous week, more than previous week. So that's good. This one's minus 1393. This is minus 2801. So yeah, current week, previous week, current week, previous week. Same here. You know, these ones right here are the ones you kind of want to double check that these say the right thing. If it's this one's more than the previous week, so what you're going to want to do is have these are both fewer than previous week. So what you want to do is change the color and change the text. Fewer than previous week, and then same thing over here. Fewer than previous week, and then this one is 9 more than previous week. Alright, so yeah, I totally forgot to do that. Now it should be good to go. So now I save it, file, save as, go to change it to PDF, switch it to not workbook but sheet, save, and then once Adobe, once the PDF gets ready, you double click it, open it up, go to accessibility, auto tag, think I did it. Yeah. No. All right. Full check. Start checking. Then go into this. Fix the language. English. Fix the title. Yeah, it's headers. It's a annoyance right now just because of the way that it's set up. So I'm gonna save it, close it, and close it, and it's ready to go. So I'm gonna drop it into Slack now and see what Gary thinks. That's about it. Thanks.